want to give you a demonstration of the way that MetaFLO works with a silt sample that's contaminated. Now this would work for any sort of drill slurry or civil construction slurry that either needs to be dried out and disposed of in a bulk truck rather than a hydrovac, or a contaminated sample like these ones. So this is my contaminated sample. You can see the glitter in there, which is the contaminant, and this is my control, and this one has got glitter in it, and this will be my treatment option. So we'll place some MetaFLO in the sample. So MetaFLO is a polymer that absorbs water, and when it's mixed into a slurry, causes the water to be absorbed, and once the water is absorbed, then the contaminants can't track out of that slurry. So this is a real problem where slurries or silts have become contaminated and they need to be disposed of, and when they're wet, obviously that contaminant can just track out and end up anywhere. Okay, so we'll just let that sit for a second. So this is my control. It's got all of the contaminant mixed into it. Just mix it in. Now my MetaFLO sample, you can see it's gone stiff. The water's been absorbed by the polymer. So if I tip this out, yeah, there's no water moving out of the sample and into the paper. So all of that glitter in there, that's our contaminant, is held within that sample in that silt and it won't move. We can appreciate what's going to happen with this sample, our control. So that contaminant is just going to be able to go anywhere that the silt travels. So MetaFLO absorb the water in slurries and provide a mechanism where the contaminants can't be washed out because they are bound within the slurry. They've got no mechanism for transport out of the slurry or the silt. Now 10 minutes later, you can see the contaminant is running out of the sample into the paper, as we would expect, because the slurry is in a liquid state. And in this sample here, you can see the contaminant. It's bound up in that spoil, and there's still no water coming out of that silt pile.